Hey everyone, it's Angie from American Woman Nails. I'm gonna paint these little beauties and throw on some crystals. We'll be right back.
Okay, can you handle it? Okay, can you handle it? Okay, can you handle it?
So you really wanna spend some time?
Yeah.
Then you really gotta come on now.
Oh really?
Gotta bring that fire, gotta hold it tight.
Okay.
If you really wanna blow my mind, blow my mind, blow my mind, blow my mind, blow my mind.
Okay everybody, I'm going to paint my nails. I've already taken the polish off from the last color I had in a previous video listed before this. I'll try to leave the link in the description box. But now we're going to put new color on. I'm not due for a fill yet. My polish was only a week old. I like to change my color out just about every week. But today I'm going to use DND Nova Magenta. And that's what this looks like. Nice bright purple, pinkish purple. Kind of like purple and fuchsia together. Now I've already roughed up the nails. You don't want to buff your nails, you want to rough your nails because you need something for the gel polish to stick to. I'm also going to use a luster chrome. All these pretty purple sparkles in there. To do the accent fingers along with some crystals. So I'm going to start off with doing the pinky, middle, and thumb with just polish. I'm trying to stay in frame for you. I know I'm not. And this is why I keep a cleanup brush. Because sometimes the polish can be a little runny. And then I'm going to go and brush most of this off the brush and just go back and smooth it out. Okay. I'm going to paint all my nails the same color. Take some of this off. You want to do this in thin coats. If you make your coats too thick, they will not cure properly. Get my cleanup brush. And get that polish out of there. Help the alcohol absorb a little bit. I'm sorry, this camera stand is just not good. It keeps shaking very badly when I tap it. How lovely. And this is what I mean about sometimes the polish can be really runny. Just take some acetone, get that off. You don't have to use acetone. If you haven't cured it, you can use alcohol. I'm off screen again. Try to stay in focus as much as possible. I'm going to show you, I'm going to record me just doing this hand, and then I'll do the other hand off screen, and then at the end I'll come back with both hands being done so you can see the result. Yowza. Okay, I'm just going to clean that one off and redo it. There, that one's cleaned off. Going to like take most of this off so I don't do that again. It's really, really runny. I just can't believe it. I'm just thinning it out. I'm not putting any more on. I'm wiping it off as I go. The color is pretty. I just don't particularly like how runny it is and that I have to keep coming back to clean up. It's like really flooding the sidewalls and cuticle. And then I'll just come back in with a very clean polish brush and use what is already on the nail to spread it out. Give it a little thin, making it a little thinner. There we go. Much better. Okay, now into a LED lamp for 30 seconds, a UV lamp for 2 minutes. There. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with the second coat. And I'm really going to wipe my brush off again because I don't need a whole lot of this color. I'm going to wipe my brush off because I can see it like dripping down from the stem. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. 2 coats is exactly what you need of this. It's not real pigmented, so 2 coats would most definitely be what you would want, maybe even 3. Make sure on this, on all your coats that you cap the free edge of the nail. If not, your polish will peel. Trying to keep my hand flat as possible. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and cure these nails for 1 minute in an LED, 2 minutes in a UV. Okay, now I've cured those in place. I'm not worried about any sliding as it did here earlier. I used a curette and some cuticle nippers to trim that away. I'm going to use a cuticle bit to get that little piece here when I'm finished. So now I'm going to do the thumb real fast and cure that for 1 minute. There's a hair. Get that off. I'm completely wiping this brush off because I just want to go and smooth this out. Darn it, that little piece of hair. Don't know where my tweezers went. Let's see if I can get with this. I think, yes, I did. I got it. Again, I'll wipe the brush off completely because I don't want to add anything on. I'm just going to smooth it out. And you can see here that it's starting to run. I'm going to use my cleanup brush to clean that out. And this is why I use paper towels instead of towels, because I tend to do a lot of wiping on the surface that I'm working over. There we go, nice and clean. Clean up here. I tend to drain off as much of the alcohol as possible. Yeah, I went a little too far with that. Again, I'm just going to wipe this brush completely off, so I can just brush back over the areas that I went too far on. Let me get closer to this so I can see it really well. And we're going to cure that for 1 minute. Okay, so now I'm gonna go over these with some CNC gel. This is the kind that has the sticky layer in it, because we're going to put some stones on, plus I want to do this chrome. So what we do is put this, we brush our nails with the top coat first and we cure them for 1 minute, and then we put the chrome over top of that. And again, you don't want thick layers. Thin coats are just fine. You don't want to flood the cuticle and the sidewalls like this polish did on me. Usually I can get 2 good nails out of each dip into my polish or top coat. Not forgetting to cap. You don't want your nails to peel. Most gels self-level. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Loving that color. So glad I got it though. Although it could be a bit more pigmented. Thumb is just a little bit more. Alrighty, so now these will go in for 1 minute. Okay, so now I have cured for 1 minute in a LED lamp, 2 minutes if you use a UV. Now I'm going to add on this luster dust. Most people use a silicone tool. However, I like to use just an old brush. You just get it and you just tap it on. And I'm only going to do 2 fingers. They're my accent nails. Make sure you get all the way around. It's only going to stick where the tacky layer is. And then you can rub it in or varnish it in. Some people use an eyeshadow applicator. I'm going to use my silicone tool to varnish the nail to get a nice shine on it. I'm going to use a dry pad to wipe it off. And then we'll do again on the, actually, I like to use my fingers sometimes too to help varnish it even more. There you go. Now you can see the difference. And we're going to go in again. And get my silicone tool. And then I'm going to use an alcohol to get that residue off, so we don't accidentally turn the middle finger into an accent nail also. Matter of fact, we'll just take that sticky layer off while we're at it. And then I'm going to get another dry pad to remove this excess from this finger. You can even help use to varnish it even more. Wow, this thing is so shaky. Fluff in some more, get it super shiny. And there you have it. Oops. Let's just get that alcohol pad and take all the sticky layers off of the pinky and the thumb, because we're not varnishing those. There we go. Sorry I did that off camera, y'all. And now what I'm going to do with these two nails, I'm going to use the CNC Gel No Cleanse Top Coat for these two nails. Where did that rhinestone come from? Okay, this, I gotta get a new tripod, seriously. Okay, I'm not going to need a lot. This is really going to bring the shine out in that luster dust. Don't forget to cap and smooth out. Now before I cure this, I'm going to take my wax pencil here and I'm going to get some crystals on these nails. Oopsie. Make sure I like the placement before I move on. Make sure I'm not going crooked with my design. Looks straight to me. Go in with some smaller stones. I think that one's too small. These little stones are so hard to pick up. And then I keep bumping my tripod. One more. I'm going to do the same on the other finger. Wipe a lot of that off because I just put a big glob on there. And I'm going to go in with the same kind of stones, except when they refuse to turn over so I can pick them up. I swear sometimes these stones have a mind of their own. And you will have to keep repositioning your stones because they can slide, depending on how heavy they are. Let's see. Got that on. Put little stones. I'm wiping the gel off my wax pencil so it doesn't stay on there. Yes, just that one more. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Straighten up, boys. I'm trying very hard to barely tap them. Okay, that looks a little off. Just gonna tap. It's too much now. I mean, you really can goof yourself up if you tap them too much. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. Into the lamp for 1 minute. Okay, I'm going to top coat those nails one more time. Don't get the top coat on your crystals. It can discolor them and make them look dull and remove their shine. This is just to kind of help lock those stones in. I'm just tapping and pushing. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Gorgeous. Just tap and push. Not to push too hard. You don't want your brush to jump and go over top of the stone by accident. Oh, off camera. Sorry about that. It's really hard to try to stay in the shot when you're doing your own nails. Okay, and into the lamp they go for 1 more minute. Now they've come out the lamp. Look at that sparkle from that crystal. Oh my Lord, as I live and breathe. Now we're going to do some cuticle oil. You want to make sure that your gel polish has completely cooled down. When you put oil on hot gel, yes, I was right. On gel, it tends to cloud your top coat. So you want to make sure that your gel has cooled down. And we just rub that in. I like to rub it all over. Oh, there goes the camera. There we go. Now it's fixed. And there we have it. Magenta with crystals. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please like and subscribe on my YouTube page, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so when I post the next video, you'll get a notification that I did so. Bye!